Wow. Hello. Here we go. Finally, we get to watch Portugal play in this tournament. I can't believe it's been this long and we're only seeing them for the first time right now. Guys, how are you? My name is Adrian, if you don't know who I am. And this is another Rabona TV watch along for the World Cup. This is number five. Last time, yesterday, we did France versus Senegal and we broke the streak of draws. It's over. No more draws. We will now see wins. Okay. Good to get get that monkey off our back, or whatever the saying is. Break our duck. You know how it is. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. We got Pratik, we got Primo, Dominic, we got Mr. Fortune Cookie, Papa Kiss, we got Fist of Ren, Deanna Souza is here, Mini Dude is here, Tomic. Rahim is here, Saf as well. Guys, thank you all for joining me. Say hello in the chat. Tell me where you're watching from. I always love seeing where everybody is sort of watching from. That's always a fun little thing for me. And other than that, also, let me know how you think this match is going to go. Let's widen this up a little bit, eh? Show you a little bit more of the room. There we go. Now we're cooking. Hey, now we're cooking. I, of course, am rocking the 2004, Euro 2004 Portugal kit. It's, it's mixed for me. I obviously, that was a really bad time for Portugal, but this old kit, this era of Nike, which is becoming very popular again, that like Total 90 or whatever era of Nike, was sick. Very, very sick. But we have people saying that Ruben Dias is injured. We also have everyone saying that they're watching from Florida, Ireland, France. Hello from France again. Primo, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Kishore is saying Dias is injured. I will definitely get to the lineups in a moment here. Watching from Mumbai, North Texas, Bangladesh, Lebanon. Wow. Good afternoon, everybody. Okay, now, speaking of the lineups, let's look at them very quickly here, as we have DR Congo's lineup up on the street with Mapasi Nzao in goal. We have a backline with Chancel Mbemba, their captain, Twanzebe, guy who's bounced around in football these days, Wan-Bissaka, another former United guy, Kapwadi and Masuaku. Then in the midfield, Mukau, Mutasami, Kayembe, and up front, Wisa and Bakambu. Though that striking partnership could do damage. It really could do some damage if they get going. So we'll see. It's not going to be easy for Portugal because, as has been said, Ruben Dias is out. So we have Araujo, Vega as our center back pairings. Diogo Costa in goal, of course. Nuno Mendes at left back, of course. Cancelo at right back, of course. And then a midfield of Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, and João Neves. That's a very nice midfield. That is arguably one of the best midfields you could ask for at this tournament. And then on the wings, it's funny because we were talking about the wingers yesterday. I believe it was Harry. I don't know if Harry's here, but Harry was asking, what's your preferred wingers? And neither of these guys were my preferred wingers. But look, I'm okay with it. If Bernardo Silva is going to be that wide playmaker kind of guy, allowing Cancelo to get up the pitch or whatever his role is going to be, I'm okay with that. But Pedro Neto, he's just a busybody, doesn't really do much for me. But as we know, as was proven yesterday, and for anyone who wasn't here yesterday, they saw it live before their eyes. All I need to do is say like, oh, Pedro Neto's not playing well. Pedro Neto should go off, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And he will score within minutes. It's something that seems to happen during the World Cup. It happened with Nani in 2018. I remember it perfectly. It happened with Quaresma as well. Yesterday, it happened with Kylian Mbappe. And I even spoke of the black magic. So we'll see if that works out today. We'll see. I will try and make that happen. We'll see. DR Congo have a solid side, says Ham. Samurai says just Pedro Neto as a winger in general. He is shocking. Cheapest ticket was 1,500, says Moy. Yeah, dude, the price of tickets, horrendous. Really hate to see it as the teams are now coming out. But what do we think of this Portuguese lineup? Someone says, it's Lance says, bring my man Conceição in. Yeah, I think that he will be in. He's a good impact sub, you know, coming on when the defender's legs are a little bit tired, that kind of thing. He's good for that. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's how Roberto Martinez is going to utilize him today. We'll see. Those Portugal jackets are sick. Very, very sick. The tie jinx didn't work yesterday, so it's happening today. And you know what, Andrew? I would not be surprised if this match ended as a draw, just because I fear that Portugal is going to start a little bit slow. This is, in the last 2 World Cups at least, that I mean, no, for a while now, this is like the most hyped that I've ever seen a Portuguese team, with people saying, oh, they're going to end up being contenders. Just watch, Portugal could go to the final. A lot of people predicting Portugal could end up winning just based on sort of their route to the final kind of thing. So there's a lot of pressure. I hope it doesn't go to their heads, but we'll see. And yes, as Justin says, do it for Diogo Jota. Are the players wearing their bracelets? I know that they had a bracelet that had his name on it with all their teammates as well. So we'll see. There's still a lot of single square editions to be completed. That trophy over your shoulder. Yes, I know. There's a lot. Here, I'll show you guys. I did finish the top. Well, not the top, but the top. Here, let me go back to full screen. No, that's not it. Here, there we go. I did finish the top. So the top is on, and we have 3 of the 5 parts of the globe, but we're still empty, and we're missing the little humans or whatever they are that go on the side. So there's still work to be done. Greg. Oh, and they're showing Diogo Jota. Love that. Showing Diogo Jota on the screen. Adam, great of you to join us. Great to see you. Nuno Gomes. Oh, that's my guy. That's the guy who got me into this sport. Nuno Gomes in the stands. What a glorious, glorious striker he was. Pratik, take care, man. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming through. Biggest question for Portugal is if they can play as a team, ask Ham, and put aside selfish ambitions. Yeah, I think that for the most part they can. I think for the most part they can. Yeah, Bernardo on the wing and Big 2-6. This has a 1-0 Congo written all over it. Don't you say that, Luke. Don't put that out there, Luke. Come on, man. Although I see your profile pic, I could hazard a guess as to why you'll be saying that. Prince Brandon, thanks for coming out again, man. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. If Ronaldo isn't firing, do they have another reliable striker not tapped into their squad? Was Andre Silva called up? No. I mean, they have Gonçalo Ramos. He's not as clinical as Ronaldo, although Ronaldo isn't the same Ronaldo as far as being clinical. We'll see how he does. I hope he does well. I really hope he does well. This is my only ask. And it's been my ask for a long time now because I've given up on even considering him not getting the starts. My only ask now is that if he is putting in a terrible performance by like 60th, 70th minute, change him then. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say. I don't think that's crazy. There's some Ronaldo supporters that get on my back even for saying that. Change the dynamic. I don't know, play João Felix through the middle or put Gonçalo Ramos out there. He combines well with that midfield already. He presses well, etc. It changes the approach from Portugal. Switch it up. That's my ask. Don't wait until the 88th minute to switch it up. (4-3 to Portugal. CR7 scores all 7, says Joey Mills. Let's go. Come on. Never been done before. All right, let's get the poll going. Let's get the poll going. Result, we got Portugal. We got DC Congo. That's not it. And of course we'll add in draw. I'm like loath to even add in draw as an option. Nobody vote for draw, okay? We don't want that. We don't want more draws on this channel. Nobody vote for that. Don't make it happen. Of course, I just caused quite a few people to say draw now, I'm sure. Oh, we got big votes for Portugal. Big votes for Portugal here. Portugal 2-1 Neves header chances chat. I mean, him at the back post, that's a strat that PSG use quite often. So never say never, as the great Justin Bieber would say. Halil's Real Football Talk has this to say. Ronaldo, unfortunately, was abysmal in their final friendly. True. And it's been a while since he's been a true difference maker on the international level. Subbing Ramos on more will be beneficial long term. I don't think that's a crazy thing to say, Halil. I don't. I really don't. He's fantastic in qualifying when we're playing, you know, the Armenias and stuff like that. But once he gets to the big tournament, it's been a while since he's contributed at the big tournaments, which is unfortunate. Hopefully today is different. Hopefully today he finds a way. That would be great. Serena, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Great to have you in the chat. Thanks for stopping by. Whoa. This stadium, this Houston stadium is crazy. Very crazy. All right, guys. Come on. Draw is the best team in the world. Yeah, Draw has been pretty undefeated during these streams. They have a great record, Mr. Draw. Stop with the Ronaldo hate. Guys, this is another thing. Not all, like, speaking about Ronaldo and his abilities and his, you know, limitations now at over 40 years old. Speaking of limitations is not hate. It's not hate. We can't call it hate. It's just not true. And the match has begun. Here we go. Portugal, DR Congo. But just labeling, you know, criticisms on limitations of a player, that's not hate, dog. Okay. This might be the one you lose your notoriously calm streaming style. We'll see. We'll see. I think I brought a little energy to Canada. Maybe not, though, because that game was tough to watch. Really, really a tough one to watch. Really tough to watch. Here we go. Araujo. Vitinha and Johnny in midfield. Renato Vega probably didn't expect to be... Oh, no, I guess Renato Vega could have expected to be starting this. More our boy Tomas at the back. This is going to be difficult. This is really going to be difficult to break through this DR Congo team, as we're seeing already. That line of 5 at the back, 3 in front of them, and then the 2 pressing the back line. Here's Cancelo. Cutting inside. Vitinha. Is João Felix playing? No, he is not. I can show you the lineups again just for anyone who came in late. This is the Portugal lineup. Take a look, my friends. Take a look. Enjoy. Nuno Mendes. Neto. Come on, Neto. Prove us all wrong. Prove us all wrong in the chat. Same with Bernardo Silva. Wide playmaker. Cancelo tries to get a ball to the back post. I don't want to see us cross, man. We always just... There's the first cross of the game. We always just resort to cross. And it's so difficult, especially against this back line that DR Congo has. Mbemba and the boys. That's going to be tough. And then if anyone wanted to see the DR Congo lineup, there it is right there. Bernardo Silva, our wide playmaker. Bernardo Silva, the winger, which we haven't seen in a while, at the club level at least. Nuno Mendes. That's not a great ball to Pedro Neto. It does work out, though, from the defender. Nuno Mendes. Fernandes into the ball. Fernandes. Okay. And there's a foul. DR Congo. Hope Bruno carries his form into the tournament, says Dab Trab. Yeah, me too. Especially from set pieces. If he can deliver from set pieces, hopefully him and Ronaldo can strike up some sort of Casemiro Bruno type understanding on the pitch. Yeah, that's it, Ham. That's the thing that is unfortunate when it comes to all the crossing. Ronaldo on the ball. Step over. Back to Bruno. But as soon as you let up in the play and lose your momentum, boom. 5 defenders back in the box. And 3 more coming to try and get you from the midfield. And there you go, guys. There's the time overlay so you can see. Now that we've seen all the lineups, everyone should be good on lineups. Happy with that. Renato Vega heading it out. Is there a Houston NFL team? What's this stadium for? I don't know anything about NFL. Well done, Bruno Fernandes. And then Bernardo tried to play through to Ronaldo when he probably should have just laid it off to Bruno. Oh, Houston Texans. Okay. Okay. Do they kind of suck? Like, I've never really heard of them. Mind you, I don't hear much about NFL. Cancelo ball in. Bernardo nearly getting a touch at the near post, and it goes out. Ball in. Header. João Neves. It's a goal already. Oh, I didn't think it was real for a second. I didn't think it was real. Hey, the little guy. He's so good with his head. It's unbelievable. Who got that cross in? 1-0 Portugal. Let's go. Here I was reading about Houston Texans in Houston Texans in the chat. 1-0 Portugal. Oh, João Neves. Jon Snow. Man, he's good in the air. For such a small guy. And it was Pedro Neto with the cross. Sick. Sick. Great delivery like that. Keeper rooted to the spot. Keeper rooted. I think he could have got that. Great header, though. Take nothing away from the header. Your stream crashed? No. Right before. Yes, Prince Brandon, you did. Shout out Prince Brandon. He did call that. Thank you for that donation, by the way, man. Very much appreciated. You did call that. João Neves header. Lovely, 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 lovely stuff. Let's keep it rolling. More goals, more goals, more goals. Better start than I expected, but now I hope that Portugal will continue to try to score goals. Please, do not let the ghost of Fernando Santos take over their brains. Continue for goals. I won't grab a beer. I have my iced coffee. Oh, poor clearance from João Cancelo. Cannot connect to Bruno Fernandes. DR Congo trying to attack down the left. It's last saying Portugal will go far with that midfield for sure. I hope so. I hope so. Exactly, just like pointing out Messi should have been sent off about half hour of the game yesterday is also not hating. People use you're just hating way too much as an easy out. Yeah, it's true. It is. And that Messi thing, I did not see it until someone mentioned it in the comments. I guess my broadcast, maybe I looked away at the wrong moment. I saw the foul and then maybe I got up to go do something. I don't know, but I did not see that replay. He is so lucky to not get a red for that. So lucky. Renato Vega. This could be a slow game. And by that, I mean it's going to be a lot of this. A lot of Portugal just passing it around the back, trying to find a way through. Loose pass there. João Neves is down. He gets up. He still has the ball. João Neves, early contender for player of the game so far. Nuno Mendes. Good touch. In the corner. Goes out for a throw. Good, good, good. Please continue trying to score goals. Please. What's going on here? It's Chris asked, what did Messi do? There was sort of like a coming together between him and another player. And as the other player was going down, Messi's boot was like high on the back of his calf. Which you've seen people get reds for that before. Congo, what is their way out of this situation? Johan Wista, just like that. Long ball, win the second ball. Wista. Ball in. Ooh. Headed away by Cancelo, only as far as Wista again. The strike, low. Not far off. Not far off. That was not far off at all. Is that your cup? This one over here? Right here? Yes. It is incomplete. Last little bit still to go, you know. We will get it done. We will put the work in. I will probably get it done either tonight or tomorrow night. Now, Pedro Neto way up by himself. No one really... That was interesting. So... I don't know if you guys just saw that, but Pedro Neto wins the ball sort of in line with DR Congo's midfield. He has Bruno inside. If they were going for a goal, he has Bruno inside. He could have passed to him. Ronaldo was sort of nearby as well. But he told him to go all the way back, and they're sort of resetting. Like, are they purposely trying to reset to try and break through this low block? Like, use this as practice? They went all the way back. I wonder if there's going to be a pattern with that. it could have just been a let's wait for everyone else kind of situation, given it was the long ball. And he didn't have a ton of teammates around him. It was mostly Bruno and just someone that he could pass back to, the fullback. Yellow card for Bernardo. What happened here? I missed that one. Bernardo, he did get the ball, but he also, the follow-through did hit the player. It's a strong foul because, I mean, in the rules, if you get the ball, you can still be considered endangering your opponent, which, you know, is sort of up to the interpretation of the referee. So I guess the follow-through is what he was giving him the yellow for, but it could have just been a warning. Now, DR Congo, a little bit more possession here. Oh, this is scary from DR Congo. Deflected strike. Not sure that was the option. Not sure that was the option from Bakambu. Going for the strike instead of playing through Wisa or the guy who he had to his left. How many goals does Ronaldo need to get to 1,000? He's past 950, is he not? I believe? I don't know. I haven't really kept track of that. "27 away," says Adam. Ronaldo is 27 away from 1,000, he believes. DR Congo, this has been a better spell for them. Now, can Portugal counter here? Oh, no foul there. Something happened off the ball, however. Now, Congo coming at Portugal again. They've certainly grown into this game in the last 5 minutes, haven't they? They certainly have. Dang Parade had a quiz at the job today, a World Cup quiz. First place got an official match ball. You got second. Oh, man. What let you down? That's too bad. Which question did you get wrong that messed you up? Dictator Mbappe? Thank you for checking in, sir. Now, Portugal, João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Bit of a hole in the midfield for Portugal that DR Congo are really occupying. They're doing well to force Portugal to the outside. They can't play through the middle at all, really. Super, super compact in the middle. What's the classic pattern on footballs? I knew it's hexagonal, but I rushed and clicked octagonal. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. João Neves. Ronaldo is available. Good pass from Ronaldo to Pedro Neto, I believe. Ronaldo again. Pedro Neto again. Pedro Neto passes to a Congolese player. But that was great. That was a great little interplay between Ronaldo and Pedro Neto there. FCH Sean, great to see you, man. Thank you for that. Ball in, back post. Ronaldo goes down. Pedro Neto, does he get the cross in? He does. Back post again. Bernardo Silva was waiting there. João Cancelo fails to control. And now DR Congo can counter here if they get their passes right, and they do. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Good recovery there. Will we see the Congo fan dressed as their president? I hope they show him. We haven't seen him yet. They have not shown Lumumba Veya yet. That's a great ball. Nuno Mendes. Ooh. Decent first touch. Just got away from him there, though. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that was a good ball. Bernardo just couldn't get on the end of it. Do you think Bernardo Silva is a good signing for Real Madrid? I mean, if they want to bring some more senior heads into that dressing room and experienced ones at that, sure. It all depends on what kind of wages he's on and that kind of stuff, you know? But he's someone who can still offer something in the midfield, as he's shown a few times for Manchester City this past season. If he wants to be sort of like a deputy to Jose Mourinho kind of thing on the pitch, could be a good signing. And it's not like he's a scrub, right? I don't personally love him as a winger, and I'm saying this because I want him to score from the wing. I don't personally love him as a winger, but played through the midfield, could work. Martin, I don't think I'm going to make it to Toronto. I have such a busy schedule with World Cup Daily and everything that I don't think I will make it. Vitinha. Wide to Nuno Mendes. Vega. It's crazy seeing the massive hole in the midfield whenever Portugal has possession. Bernardo going to Madrid, Ursnes with Mourinho. He's going to be the player that he puts everywhere. Is that what you're saying? Renato Vega. Ronaldo doing some step overs for the crowd. Can you ask AI to do the videos for you? Nah. Maybe it'd do a better job, then I'd lose my job. Nuno Mendes. Decent ball, but easy to collect for the DR Congo defender. All the way back to the keeper, and he hammers it forward. It's a good thing Portugal got that early goal, because the longer this went on, I would be getting stressed. Very stressed. Bruno. Like I said, guys, this could be a slow one. Slow one. And yes, Chris Branton, I do want to do watch-alongs for Champions League matches. Bring it back. Vitinha. Ronaldo. They're literally just like passing back and forth to each other. Got some boos in the crowd. And that's BOOS, not BOOZE. Might be some of that as well. Yeah, it is a little boring right now, Primo Solo. I agree with you. We need something. Something to put or someone to put a rocket up Portugal's ass, you know? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? They have 6. It's 6 at the back for DR Congo. I fear if Portugal score another goal, they'll add another player. There'll be 7 along the back. Run it back to pandemic days? Hell yeah. All those watch-alongs were fun. Sometimes I'd do 2 matches in a row. It was nuts. My voice would be shredded after that. Bernardo Silva. No one to pass to. João Neves up in the wing position. You think Ronaldo has a chip on his shoulder watching yesterday's performances? I mean, I don't think that he needs to see those guys performing in order to want to score. Just knowing his mentality, right? But I'm sure it sort of got him excited to play and to score. Potentially. Hydration break. Hey, okay. Time to hydrate, y'all. Time to hydrate. I'll take that advice. I have been cheating and drinking this iced coffee outside of the hydration break, so you guys will have to excuse me for that. I do apologize for that. What do you guys think of this game so far, huh? Thank God we saw a goal early, which is nice. Then why hasn't he scored? Checkmate. You got me, Henry. Man, I can't compete with that. Good start, but pretty slow, says Dan. I agree. No way Adrian would do better than our boy Adrian. Imagine if I just started using AI with my likeness to do the videos. Never have to film again. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? And I'll use AI to write everything and edit everything. Just become a slop house. Then I can put out like 4 or 5 videos a day. We'll call it Rabona TV Slop House. Stade Brestois coach. What? No way. No way. Oh, man. Brutal. Rest in peace, Eric Croix. King Eric. Damn. A lot of you probably know that I went to Brest to film that documentary, and I actually interviewed Eric Croix. He was super nice. He was not. I was not supposed to interview him that day. I was just supposed to interview Mounier. I was supposed to interview Mounier and Gregory Lorenzi, the sporting director. But then after the interview with Steve Mounier, the media guy at Stade Brestois asked, "Would you like to ask Eric Croix some questions?" And I said, "Sure." And he came and we did an interview. He was super nice. At the beginning of the interview, he asked me, which language did Steve do the interview in? And I said, English. And he said, how did it go? And I said, it went really well. And he said, okay, I'll do my interview in English then. I'll do better than him. Damn. That's too bad. Rest in peace, man. What's going on? When I do these watch-alongs, people pass away. It was Oliver Tree the other day. Someone said in the chat. I gotta stop. Sorry, guys. Watch-alongs are over. Damn, that's crazy. Rest in peace, Eric Roy. He did something unbelievable, getting Stade Brestois into the Champions League. It's crazy. Okay, let's celebrate some football then, which I'm sure he would have loved. How do you compare Portugal's jersey to past years? It's fine. I think it's nice. I liked the final Nike kit. It was pretty cool. This one I like more than the previous Puma one. The first Puma one, that one was very standard. This one's pretty standard too. It's simple. Oh, nice ball over the top. Pedro Neto, was he offside? Ball to Ronaldo, well defended. And it is a corner, so linesman thought that he was onside. Um, the second kit for Portugal. Sorry, that Eric Juan news kind of threw me off. That second kit for Portugal, the sort of wavy, greenish, whitish colored one. I would be interested to see that one in play again. Gives me the sort of like mint colored vibes from Euro 2016 when Portugal won. That kind of colorway. Similar, not exactly, but similar. Vitinha. João Cancelo. That was a rare that will be a rare moment for Portugal, I assume, until DR Congo potentially push for an equalizer. But it will probably be a rare moment where Portugal get in behind like that, as Pedro Neto just did. That was a decent attempt from João Cancelo to play Ronaldo in there. Oh, Pep. Legend. Pepe. Joe Banana, how is Ronaldo playing? Fine. He hasn't had a ton of touches on the ball, but he's been good. Was it confirmed? Because I've been so in World Cup mode that I haven't been paying much attention to club. Oh, Visa. This is a decent attack from DR Congo. Ball in wide area. Can they get that final ball right, though? Wan-Bissaka with the cross. Doesn't connect. Cancelo gets it away. Oh, Bruno Fernandes getting the ball caught up in his feet. You don't get to say that very often. And now he fires it over to Pedro Neto, and it goes out of play. But, sorry, was it confirmed that Pepe is going to be one of the coaching staff for Jose Mourinho at Real Madrid? Because that is the axis of evil linking up. Yeah, Dan, that is insane. It just showed on the screen that Portugal has about 200 more passes than DR Congo do. It must be off the the FBI most wanted defenders list if he's in the stands. Renato Vega is down. Sup, Zach? I don't think I said hi to you yet, although I don't know if you said anything yet. So if you did, I'm sorry, and I say hello. Whoa, what just happened there? Yellow card for the DR Congo defender. Pedro Neto is holding his throat. Chancel Mbemba is saying, "What the hell? What did I do?" Show the replay. And I'm not going to miss this one. I'm not going to miss this one. Someone, I mean, Pedro Neto's holding his throat like he needs the Heimlich maneuver. Nothing really malicious. But then he grabbed the shirt. Oh, you've been in the shadows. Oof. So a free kick for Portugal. Nuno Mendes, ball in, away by the DR Congo defender. Now, DR Congo trying to get an attack going down the left. Strike from distance, deflected. Looked like it was a decent strike. Easy collect in the end for Diogo Costa. Yeah, Craig, it did look more like a hair gel injury, didn't it? Bernardo Silva. Adam, he really does, doesn't he? Adam saying that Diogo Costa always has a sad look on his face. He's got those sad eyes. He always wanted to be a striker. Ooh, Diogo Costa, what was that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want to see a repeat of like a Erling Haaland type goal from yesterday. His second one. First one was nice. Nice striker's goal. Second one, hey. Yeah, Samurai, you're right, man. It's gotten incredibly flat since that goal came. It's... Oh, Portugal get the throw. Okay, we'll take that. Um, it's surprising a bit. It's, I guess DR Congo found their preferred shape and something that's effective at blocking Portugal out, while also still trying to get forward when they can. But Portugal also happy to just kind of pass it around, pass it around. How often have we seen it at sort of the middle of the pitch on the Pedro Neto side of things, passing between João Neves, Renato Vega, then Vitinha, then back to Vega, then to Araujo. Like, oh, it's been a lot of that. The midfielders are just farming touches, basically. Farming their pass completion percentage. Padding those stats. Renato Vega. Ooh, killer ball. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Pedro Neto was spinning and rotating. Just couldn't figure out where the ball was going to go. I don't think he was expecting that, to be honest. Looked like he was expecting a ball in the air. Portugal are one of those nations you find it hard to believe haven't won a World Cup when you consider the quality of players they've had in the past. Quaresma, Deco, Figo, Rui Costa, etc. Yeah, there's always been a decent squad. Pretty decent. Netherlands, too. Netherlands, yeah, exactly, Adam. Great minds. That's another one that's hard to believe. Free kick for Portugal. 9 minutes in this half. Plus probably 6-ish for stoppages, like the commercial break and everything. Isn't it crazy? Like it hasn't really hit me yet that FIFA just turned this into a 4-quarter game. It hasn't really hit me yet. Like the amount of like all throughout history, it's 2 halves of football. And now it is 4 quarters. That is a huge change. And it really hasn't sunk in yet. Ball over the top to Nuno Mendes. Oh, too slow to pass. Portugal getting in behind that. I said it was going to be rare. There was one of the other occasions where it's happened, so maybe not so rare. Ronaldo making the run to the near post. It doesn't come. Portugal tried to set up. They're going to pass around and let DR Congo get all 9 of their defenders, just leaving 1 up, I believe. João Neves. Bruno. Ooh. Now, DR Congo through Bakambu. Can they counter? Bakambu back. Masuaku, ball in, headed away by Renato Vega. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Portugal, it really feels like Portugal needs another goal. Would love for them to get it before the half is up. Because this is spooky times right here. Spooky times. It just feels like DR Congo could do something. Dan says he saw someone point out that the team that was on the back foot right before the hydro break, they start to dominate the game for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it's been a funny pattern where a team that's not doing as well will suddenly score after the hydro break and start to play a lot better. This dude absolutely getting his ear, talking his ear off. Dab Trap, you're getting Ghana 2022 vibes? Uh-oh. Say it ain't so, man. Ball over the top. João Cancelo, good control. Good defending, though. Cancelo gets the ball. No, he does not. And it is a free kick for DR Congo with 5 minutes remaining in this half, approximately. Oh, goodness. Let's do another poll. Let's do another one. It's the great question that people keep on asking. So you can see the final results there. People say 77% Portugal win this game. Surprised that yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. People pointing towards a draw. This game coming into it did feel like a draw. I think even in my predictions, I said that Portugal would end up drawing or dropping points against one of these teams. and starting a little bit slowly. That's why I had Colombia starting in or finishing in first. All right, let's start a not a Q&A. We already do a Q&A without the feature. Don't need it. Here it comes. Wingers. There we go. Do your worst, chat. How many yellow cards does this match end with? That's a good question. Hopefully not too many more. Wingers is absolutely running away with it. How about the coach? Yeah. Secret menu item is the coach. Rafa Leao. People want Leao, eh? Bit of a poor season. So what do we want him for? He's better in transition, I find. When attacking in transition, he doesn't always do very well in these sort of low block situations. That's why I kind of want Conceição out there if we do change up the wingers. But I can be convinced otherwise. Holy. This looks like Portugal's literally just playing keep ball. Big wheel. Oh, Bernardo Silva. Sluggish on the ball. Vitinha trying to play that killer ball through. He does recover the ball. Big wheel says, I want Rafa on the break after a Congo attack. Neto isn't doing enough, and I feel him and Mendes are more of a threat than Mendes and Neto. Yeah. I mean, if you're asking me Pedro Neto or Rafael Leão, I'll go Rafael Leão as well. Although we got to give credit to Pedro Neto for playing in that great cross for João Neves. Bernardo and that Portugal jersey just don't do well. Yeah, it takes the soul out of him, it feels like. I don't know what happens to him. Ooh, and Cancelo wins a free kick right on the edge of the Portugal box. Lade also agreeing that Rafael Leão just taking on defenders is what we want. Yes, sir. I can boogie. That's been stuck in my head all day. I was working on a video for Bleacher Report on Scotland, and that song's just been stuck in my head all day. Clearly, this match is not delivering on something, if that's where my mind is wandering to. Thinking about work I did earlier. Wish I had more to talk about here. But guys, we'll definitely check out Renato Vega's touches and passes. I don't think anyone's touched the ball more than Renato Vega. Without cheating, I know someone's going to cheat. Let me know who you think had the most touches for Portugal. My guess is Renato Vega. No cheating. Dictator Mbappe will know if you cheat. Prince Brandon saying João Neves having the most touches. Decent shout. Yeah, him and Vitinha are decent. Adam's going Tomas, Renato, or Nuno, says Dan. Switch of play to Bernardo. Oh, no. And now a counter for DR Congo as Bernardo Silva slipped or took a heavy touch and then couldn't get around the defender. Good strike. Goes for a corner kick. Joe Snow says Dominic Deluge. Vitinha. No, I don't work for Bleacher Report. I do like I do videos with them, but I'm not like an employee. This is my full-time job. But I've worked with Bleacher Report for about like 3 years now, starting with BR Football. Now I do stuff sort of for both Bleacher Report and BR Football. It's fun. They're great people. Ball in. Nothing happening from that corner kick for DR Congo, but they still have possession. They go to the byline up against Bruno Fernandes. She cannot get the cross in. It is another corner for DR Congo. Bleaching Report. Yeah, that's a different one. That is a laundry periodical that comes out. The Bleaching Report. Question for the class. Who has the best stash among players in the World Cup? I know my answer, Henry. I know my answer. Congolese here in Montreal. My fellow Montreal man. Going to work, but glad that the Diego Cao derby is underway. Ball in, cross to the back post. Uh-oh, free header, goal. There it is. Wissa with the goal for DR Congo, left absolutely alone. This is the nightmare that we saw happening before our eyes. Portugal needed to get another goal. Sorry, that DR Congo fan that's just laughing and pointing and filming. Oh, Portugal. Why do you do this? Why you got to do this, man? Why you got to do this all the time, man? They always start so slow. Like, low block teams are the antithesis to Portugal. They do not know how to play against them. What are João Neves and Vitinha arguing with the ref about? Okay, not offside. There's no chance of an offside. How was nobody on him? How did he get away from everyone? Dude, that was an insane jump for that header. Wow. Gotta hand it to him, man. When someone executes that well. Really good header from Wissa. Didn't do much in the Premier League this season after that move from Newcastle. To Newcastle, sorry. Mind you, all parties involved in that sort of transfer, that saga between Liverpool and, half is over, by the way, between Liverpool and Newcastle, didn't exactly have a great season. Both goals are headers by short players. Wissa's short? How tall is Wissa? Let's see. 1.76. What? Okay. 5'9". Why do I always picture him as a tall man? He's 5'9". Okay, good header. Good header. But I mean, João Neves is short. Isn't he like 5'5"? Dude's tiny. These are the things we need to know. Oh no, he's 5'9". Why does he look so small? Oh no, now this is saying a little bit shorter. Anyway. Anyway, Portugal, this is unfortunately the expected kind of trajectory that this match was on. Portugal just always does this. They always make things difficult for themselves. And it was right after the goal, I said this, and Adam said the same sort of thing. Now they need to just continue going for the goal, going for the goal. And it's not that they didn't, but they were also incredibly content to just pass it around, pass it around, pass it around, pass it around, allow DR Congo to get their defensive block set up. There was that moment I spoke about where Pedro Neto could have continued down the wing and passed inside to Bruno Fernandes, and Ronaldo wasn't far off either. They could have done that, but instead they stop, they pass it back, they wait for their teammates to get forward, which also allows DR Congo to set up their defensive block. And then when you're crossing into the box, Mbemba and the fellas are going to win those headers every single time. There was times where there was 6 defenders in that back line. 6! There's no point in crossing, he says, as João Neves scored from a header. But to cross so often like that, after you allow the team to set up their defensive block at the back, it doesn't... I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you feel CR7 is doing? I mean, he isn't doing poorly. It's not like he's been bad on the ball or anything like that, but he's just doing what he always does. He kind of, walks around and waits to make a run now and then. He's just doing that. But once he's on the ball, he's combined well with Pedro Neto. That's been fine. But yeah, it's just a normal, modern Ronaldo performance. Abadashan says, on the bright side, this happened right before halftime. Time to reset and still recover from this. Kuro Kamara says, let's bring Felix in. Put Bernardo and Cancelo on the bench. Yeah, I feel like Bernardo's gotta go. Bernardo's gotta go. I would love to see Chico Conceição on that side, which is typically what Roberto Martinez would pull off, right? Oh God, Zach's getting the smell of a 2-2 draw. No more smells. We don't want smells if it's draw related, okay? Leave the smells out of this. And Nunez for Bernardo and Cancelo. Yeah. We'll see. So 80% possession for Portugal, which it's crazy. DR Congo has a higher expected goals than Portugal. Portugal's expected goals in this half. I'm not a expected goals merchant by any means, but just to give you an idea, Portugal's expected goals is 0.07 from that half. That is nasty. Nasty stuff. Adam, my fellow TSN watcher, clearly saw that as well. That's crazy. And what was DR Congo's, like 0.45 or something like that? It's almost 7 times the expected goals that Portugal has. Because they're just passing around the back over and over and over. By the way, let's take a look at touches here, because I am curious. Okay, stats. Oh, ever since someone mentioned that this like FIFA World Cup little stinger thing in between commercials sounds like the Europa League anthem, I can't unhear it now. It really does sound like it. Do. Okay, why can't I find just normal touches? I don't touches in the opposition box. Don't care about that. Cristiano Ronaldo has 1. While I look for that, let's hear what some of you guys have to say. Gonzalo Silva says, we are lethargic on the ball, no movement off of it. Passes are being misplaced constantly and almost had 2 counters against us because of it. Pure uninspired Martinez ball. It's been a tough watch, hasn't it? It's been a lot of, like, the amount that I have seen Renato Vega on the ball should not be happening. That should not be happening for a team that has ambitions of scoring more and more and more goals. Really, really rough. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see. Now, Renato Vega. How many passes has he made? Accurate passes. 59 out of 60 for Renato Vega. Vitinha. Accurate passes. 91 out of 96. Okay, I think we know who's had the most touches now. I think it's going to be Vitinha. Let's see João Neves. Accurate passes. 61 out of 62. So he's on Renato Vega's level. Is there any others that could have more than those guys? Bruno Fernandes, I don't think he's going to be even close. 47. 41 out of 47. Tomás Araújo, let's see, passes. Why is it not showing me passes? 60. So yeah, it's Vitinha. He's the undisputed pass master right now. That's too many passes. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. We got Tone the Barber saying Martinez out. I'm with you. I'm with you. Do you guys think that it would be better? You know what? This is a poll question. So I think that it's kind of decided. People want to change the wingers and then the striker. Okay, we got another poll coming your way. We got another poll coming your way. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Interested to see what you guys say. Although there's a bit of a poisoning of the well given Martinez. But it's going to be like someone just said. Where are you? Harish said. No, Harish didn't say it. Adrian throwing polls like it's money. I'm the poll master, dog. Like you said. After Martinez is going to be Jorge Jesus, said DMR online, which would be better, I hope. But let me see what you guys think of this poll. Oh my God, Mourinho absolutely running away with it. 85 to 15%. And to be fair, who am I going to choose for a coach? Maybe, yeah, that was kind of a stupid question, I got to admit. Who am I going to choose for a coach? Roberto Martinez or Jose Mourinho? Probably Mourinho. Okay. So we'll see. We'll let that. No, Mourinho's absolutely pulling away. Oh, someone chose Martinez. I don't know if that's just a few people have chosen Martinez. I don't know if those are just people being, wanting to just say the opposite of everything else. God, all the people in Portugal celebrating that goal haven't had much to celebrate after that. All right, let's end that one. So, Mourinho moves on. Oops. Ooh, we got thunder outside. We're going to have to take a weather break for intermittent weather. Sorry, guys. Going to have to pause the stream. Okay, now it's the big battle. Jorge Jesus versus Jose Mourinho. Those two. Spicy one. Arya, yeah, you missed so many polls. I've just been dropping poll after poll, guys. I've been active with the polls. Sergio Conceição or Jorge Jesus? Ooh, that's another spicy matchup there. Oh, it's close. What a battle. 50-50. Get your votes in, everyone. Get your votes in for your chosen warrior. Jorge Jesus, the Portuguese Rod Stewart, or José Mourinho, the Portuguese... I don't know. I don't know who he looks like. I'm sorry. I didn't have anything prepared for that one. George Clooney. There we go. Sure. Can we put some duct tape on JJ's mouth? No, Migas. He has to be able to speak to the players. Come on now. Come on now. Wow, this is close. We're almost at 80 votes and it's 50-50. If you haven't voted yet, oh, Mourinho takes the lead, 51-49. 51-49. But I think that it is certainly evident that everyone wants Martinez gone. Although you do see some people sort of defending him, because this is the constant trap that we see. This is the trap that happens every single time going into a major tournament. Portugal does well in qualification, and people think, oh my God, maybe Roberto Martinez has finally figured it out, or maybe so-and-so has finally figured it out. They've actually been playing pretty well lately, you know? I think that this Portuguese team could do something based on how they've been playing in their friendlies and in qualifying. And then the tournament comes along, and it is back to playing like really good teams, and they do this. Or teams that sit in a very low block, and this happens over and over and over. Gareth Southgate's available? Ooh. No, thank you. I'm going to say no to that one. That's true, though, Migas. That's true. There were a couple of slip-ups. I'm trying to get into the mind of the Roberto Martinez defenders out there. Trying to get into the mind. I think a lot of people point to his competitive record with Portugal, but, most matches Portugal plays in, for the majority of the time at least, they are considered the favorite. Ronaldo player coach. Is that the next poll? Cristiano Ronaldo the coach versus José Mourinho. Who do you want? Get Ruben Amorim. He's unavailable now. He's already taken another job. He's off to Milan, which I have no idea how that's going to go. No idea. Yeah, I'd agree with you, Diana Souza, who says that Portugal won the matches because of the quality of the players. So she's basically saying Portugal won in spite of Mr. Martinez. Here we go. I think that we're going to start this second half here. I can't tell if I like the design of this stadium or not, because it kind of, from the outside, looks like a hospital with a dome roof. Like, it doesn't really look like a stadium from the outside. Bit of a hospital vibe, or like university vibe or something. I don't know. Maybe not university. That's a little bit too huge for university. Here we go. Second half is going to begin soon. It's going to begin soon. DR Congo's coming out. Southgate versus Martinez. That's a real poll. You want it, you got it, man. Here we go. There he is. We asked for it. We got it. Chico Conceição coming on for Bernardo Silva, the exact change that I asked for. that plenty of you asked for as well, I believe. He's just, unfortunately, the fears were confirmed. He is not good as a winger. It is not suitable to have him as a winger. Maybe the thinking was, oh, we're going to be playing against a low block. We'll have him combining with players and, putting good balls into the box. But nah. Justin, later, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you, everyone who stopped by during that break. Appreciate you. Oh my God. People really think Southgate would be that much better? I mean, maybe. His record of getting to finals is pretty good. You can't argue with that. Okay, here we go. Cancelo. Ooh. Leaving one in on, was that Bruno that just got taken out? Nuno Mendes. Come on now. Take him on. Go to the byline. Why aren't you going to the byline? They go back again. Renato Vega on the ball. Vitinha on the ball. These guys are just, again, farming their passing percentage numbers. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Ay, 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 ay. It's a lot of not even needing to sprint around. Pass, pass, pass. Stand around, pass. Stand still, pass. Ay. Are you going to Portugal for the 2030 World Cup? Asks Theo Turgus. I would love to. I hope to. It would be amazing to go with my father. Tone, it's for your parlay. Renato Vega and Vitinha, over 90% passing percentage with over 150 passes each. I wonder what they're going to get to. Vitinha is going to get to over 150. Renato Vega might be able to as well. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, the timer. I missed it. Timer's a little off. It's off by like 3 minutes. That's too bad. I can't change it, unfortunately, in this program. Good ball to the back post from Pedro Neto again. Maybe we're wrong about him. I'm just gonna hide it. Sorry, guys. What I can do, however, let me work on something. Let me cook something up for you guys here. Similarly slow. Let me go. Mr. Brightside, what a banger, eh? Okay, it's not working. Sorry. It's not working. No timer. I'm at 49:35. You can just ask me. 49:37. Bakambu, saved by Diogo Costa. Oh my god. They're going to win this match, aren't they? They're going to win this match. And I just can't look. They really are going to win this match. We're at 50-20. 50-20. Masuaku. Oh my god. And it's getting hot in here too. It's just bad. It's just bad all around. Timer's not working. DR Congo's doing great. It's getting hot. Pedro Neto, can he get there? He does. It goes out for a goal kick. $51 in. Hey, Dave. They opened with Mr. Brightside? Wow. A lot of people ended up missing that song, I guess. Jean Felix, will he end up coming on? Will he end up coming on for Pedro Neto? Ronaldo, how long will he be on the pitch? Oh. Corner kick for Portugal because the DR Congo keeper took too long to take the goal kick. Imagine if they end up scoring from this. Oof. Come on now. Let's whip this in. Goal from the corner. They hit it low. Ronaldo gets beaten to the ball. Okay. Here we go again. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto standing at the touchline, waiting. Byline, whatever. Vitinha. Switch of play coming to Chico Conceição. There it is. He has it now. I mean, I can see this play out before it happens. It's so predictable. Ball to the back post. Ronaldo cannot win the header. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Ronaldo. Can he take someone on? He tries to pass to Nuno Mendes. He does get it to him. That was a decent attacking move by Portugal, but well defended by DR Congo. Nice little combination there between Nuno Mendes and Ronaldo. It looked like it was João Neves that was going to get on it. Ooh, that's a poor pass from Diogo Costa. Bruno had to hustle there. Ball over the top. Nuno Mendes. And the keeper will just usher that out for a goal kick. Now, you better not take too long with that. You better not take too long with that. That referee's going to slam you if you do. Ooh, ouch. DR Congo players collided there. Tone the Barber, Congo is going to win, aren't they? Dude, these are the thoughts that come into my head. It's just, we've seen this too many times with Portugal. And then they'll get the wins they'll get a win against Uzbekistan, and then either a win or a draw against Colombia, and they'll make it through. But I think playing in third, or finishing in third, I can't remember what you get from finishing third in this. Finishing second, you play second place of either England or Croatia's group. Oh, goal. Goal, 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 goal. No, and it's offside. That was such a beautiful goal as well. Ay, 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 ay. It was chested by João Neves and then João Cancelo with the overhead kick. Offside. Time is at 54:40. Who was offside, though? Oh, yeah. João Cancelo. Easily offside. That would have been glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Corner kick for DR Congo. This is a big opportunity for them. Big opportunity to make something happen here. Masuako to take it. Great ball. Ooh. Thank you, Renato Vega, for getting that out. Wan-Bissaka. Now another header from Bemba. Portugal have to play through the middle, says Free. I would love to see it. They're certainly not trying. Oh, God. Great ball. Oh, and it's still not over. Oh, off the post. Off the post from Bakambu. Guys, the fears are becoming real. Oh my God. Just terrible. Just terrible. And this is the reason why when so many people are saying Portugal are going to win the World Cup, I find it difficult to believe. Because of stuff like this. And it wouldn't be different. Like, look, similar things happened against France in Euro 2024. Portugal had much more of the ball than France did. Granted, France certainly had more possession than 20% that DR Congo had at the half. But they just pass it around, go for a cross. No one's there to meet it. It doesn't happen. Not enough urgency. And then they get punished somehow, some way, whether it's in the shootout like against France or with this crap that they're doing against DR Congo. I have no idea what is going on here. Playing with it at the back. Attack down the left here. Pedro Neto stops up. Wait, like, if we're going to cross into the box, what's going on? Are they going to kick it out because someone's injured? No. If we're going to attack and do crosses, if we're going to do crossing, then attack the byline and people get into the box with speed. Don't stop. Allow DR Congo to get all of their players back so that there's now 6 players in the back line and then 4 in front of them or 3 and 1 in front of them. And then try to attack. It's like, all right, let's stop and make this as difficult as possible, and then we'll try and go forward. It's so ridiculous. I hope Nuno Mendes is okay. He doesn't get medical attention because he would have to go off if he does, but it's really aggravating watching this kind of play. And it's what pisses me off about watching Portugal all the time. Boise Soccer saying Cristiano Ronaldo will come to the rescue. I hope you're right, man. I hope you're right. Yeah, Arya, and that's the thing. I'm sorry that you've been subjected to it, but it's just the same crap over and over and over, which causes me to say the same crap over and over and over. Conceição. There we go. Conceição tries to get into the box. He plays directly. I don't know what's up with Pedro Neto and getting it in a wide area and not going at the defender. If you're going to be a winger, be a winger. Take him on. Come on. Come on, man. Don't pass backwards. Pedro Neto, you're next, I think, in the changes. Corner kick for Portugal at the hour mark. We are at 60 minutes here. Ball in. Headed away by Wissa, who now I can't unsee that he's not 6'2" like I thought he was. Don't know why I thought that. He has tall guy energy, I guess. Pedro Neto is the second worst winger in the Prem. Only one worse is Garnacho, says Bug. Bug, do you happen to be a Chelsea supporter? All the way back to Diogo Costa. Ooh. There's a storm brewing out there. Looking nasty. It's because he looks like Freddie Gibbs. That might be Shea, however, is it hard CH or soft? That might be it. That might be why. All right, Pedro Neto, let's see something. He passes backwards. I should get a Pedro Neto passing backwards counter going. Wissa. Tall Wissa attacking for DR Congo. All right, let's do this. Whoa. Come on now. Let's make this a little smaller. There we go. Let's change the font. Sorry, guys. Excuse me while I get this set up. Select font. Oops. Okay. Now we're only starting in the second half here because there's definitely been a lot more. But we'll leave it at 2 for now. We'll leave it at 2 for now. There's absolutely been more. We're being very kind to Pedro Neto. Don't get me wrong, there is a place for passing backwards. But I'll count it when he has an opportunity to drive forward with the ball and he stops and passes backwards. That's when I will count them. You can't always go forward, but I think we understand, you know how in the rules of the game, there's sort of the spirit of the game interpretation for the referee. That's what I'll have with the backwards passes. That's it, Big Wheel. I want to see him be direct. Like when I see Chico Conceição on the edge of the box, and instead of passing backwards and doing the easy thing, he tries to beat his man, and then he ends up winning a corner from it. Great. Thank you for doing that. Ball into the box. Headed away. Unfortunately. Headed away. Like the stream for the epic passback counter. The more you like the stream, the fewer back passes he will do, I hear. I hear that they're correlated. Come on now. Conceição. Ball into the box. Headed away. Pedro Neto. Can't get that under his spell. That was a difficult one, though. I can be kind to Pedro Neto. I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Nuno Mendes does win a free kick for Portugal. Taken quickly. Another cross into the box. The keeper collects it because it was so predictable. Now he tries to spring a counter. Diogo Costa's there to get a foot on it. Hey, Conceição goes down. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Wide to Pedro Neto. He goes forward. Pedro Neto goes forward. Should I start a forward counter as well? No, that's too much to look after. Pedro Neto's driving inside. He gets checked. He still has the ball. Still. Driving inside. Wins a free kick. No, he does not. That's better from Pedro Neto. Someone must have pulled up the stream and gone, look what this guy's doing to you, man. Look what this guy's doing to you. You got to start driving towards the goal with the ball. You can't keep going backwards. Nuno Mendes getting into some beef with the DR Congo players. I didn't really see what happened. It was kind of blocked by the Portugal bench. So Pedro Neto went down. He didn't get the ball at all. It could have been a foul. Nuno Mendes dragged down by the DR Congo dude. And then I feel like we're missing a scene. Renato Vega, don't pick on Wisa. We just found out that he's not as tall as we thought. Don't pick on him for that. Come on, man. Dab trap. Yeah, that is a damning stat. Portugal have had 2 shots. My goodness. Because all they try to do is work the ball on the outside and then try to cross it in. That's all they're going to do. I've watched this Portugal game 1,000 times. We all have. Down the outside, down the outside, down the outside. And cross. Now, down the outside. Conceição, inside. Conceição, shoot, please. Oh my God, shoot, dude. Why are you... Why are you squaring it to Ronaldo? Just shoot at goal. It wasn't even a good pass. Oh my God. Yeah, Sark's movies, I did see the XG. It was like 0.07. Jang Ping Chai, how are you, man? How are you? Are you enjoying this match from Portugal? It's a hydration break, everyone. You are permitted to drink water now. I hope you weren't drinking water during that half when it wasn't the hydration break. We're going to switch things up. We're going to put on the France 98 hat and see if that has a little bit of good luck for us. The reaction to Bruno tells the story of the game. Yeah. Yes. Anyone who's joining us late, just know that the backward passes from Pedro Neto should be a lot higher. I'd say at least 5. But I'm just counting from what I remember in the second half. Just so we know. We don't want any accusations of being inaccurate with the stats. Okay? Now, Sofia Oliveira is saying, bring Rams or Leon or Felix on. Someone, they've gotta change it. They've got to change it. I personally would like to just see them, like, there's something in the tactics, and we all know this to be true. Mr. Martinez is saying, guys, let's work the ball on the outside and then cross it into the box. Can we change that? Can we try to just combine through the middle? You certainly have the players that should be able to. I know that DR Congo are trying to plug up the middle a little bit, but with the dynamic movement, more dynamic movement, if you had someone like a Gonzalo Ramos who doesn't stop moving, who presses, who will make off the ball runs, who combines well with midfielders, why don't we try that now? It's been an hour and a bit of Ronaldo, and it hasn't worked out yet. He hasn't exactly been horrible. That attempted finish wasn't great, but it wasn't a great pass from Conceição, and Conceição should have shot anyway. But in the spirit of trying something new, not a spirit of let's punish Ronaldo and take him off. In the spirit of trying something new, can we please change him? Bring someone else on. Please. Please, Roberto Martinez. Okay, we have 3 substitution. Or no, that's Nuno Mendes standing on the side. We have Semedo coming on. We have a defender coming on. Okay. We have Rafael Leão coming on for Pedro Neto. So Pedro Neto, okay, we can get rid of this counter now. So thank you, Pedro Neto. Backwards passes counter. It is over now. Pedro Neto, you tried. Nuno Mendes is off. Nelson Semedo is on. Was I singing the Europa League anthem or the FIFA World Cup anthem? We'll see. But Rafa is on. Bullying successful. No, we won't call that bullying. We'll call that just noticing trends. You know, that's a nicer way of putting it, Bug. Rafa taking him on. Let's go. Take him on. Be direct. Pass inside. Great. Great, Rafa. He brought 2 defenders with him and then he passed inside. Okay. That was Mr. Brightside. Like, whatever. I already said that at the hydration break. It won't change anything. Cristiano Ronaldo, you're offside. Cristiano. Breaking Bad meme. Walter White in the car yelling. Cristiano, you're offside. But he's not going to get the ball now anyways because it's, you know, the tactic is strict. Play down the right. Oh, Fernandes, Chico Conceição, another square to Ronaldo, and is it out for a goal kick or a corner? I believe it's a corner. Now this was a suitable time for Conceição to cut that back to square it. Take away his passport. They're running out of time. We're sitting at about 15 minutes. What's he doing, Ronaldo? Looking at the monitor. I wonder if he was seeing himself and giving himself a little, you got this, head nod. You got this, man. You got this. All right. 2 substitutions for DR Congo. Kayembe and Pickle. My guy Pickle is on. He's locking in, says Mini Dude. Yeah, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Lock in, Ronaldo. Ooh. Juan Leon. Let's see something. He doesn't get the ball. Top 10 aura moments. Zach, okay, here's an attack. Bruno Fernandes in a wide position. Bruno chips into João Neves. Difficult one to control. Unfortunate. Zach, you know that if... Sorry, Henry, for drinking. You know that if Ronaldo ends up scoring, someone on Twitter will pull that moment and be like, the moment Ronaldo locked in. Elite mentality of him like looking at the monitor and nodding to himself. 100%. Chico Conceição. Now is a suitable time to pass backwards. And he does not. He refuses. He does not want to become a victim of the Rabona TV backwards pass curse or counter. Ooh. Semedo. Not the greatest pass. Vitinha. Vitinha again. Vitinha. Ooh. Cannot get through. At least Portugal is playing with a little bit more urgency in this moment. And often, I said this watching the Canada game during the watch-along, I find that when someone makes a driving run where they say, I'm going to do this myself, and they run at the defenders like Ismail Kone did for Canada, and look what happened there, it gets the whole team kind of fired up. Like someone's taking accountability, I'm going to start taking accountability and do that as well. I feel like that's a thing. It also helps that Portugal needs to score a goal. Canada did too, and they didn't. Mimo. Left from Montreal. Another Montrealer. Shout out. We got the Montrealers in the chat. Fellow Montrealers. Here's a counterattack for DR Congo, and this is trouble. There are 5 DR Congo players against 5 Portuguese. That is a poor strike. A poor strike from Bakambu. Portugal let off the hook there. Come on. Yeah, Mimo, I'm from BC, but I live in Montreal. Yes, sir. Leon, Conceição, deflected, comes to Leon. That's a heavy touch. That's a heavy touch. That's 25-26 Rafael Leon touch right there. We want the 22-23. Was it 22-23 or 21-22 when AC Milan won? I don't know. I have mushy brain. Did he announce his exit? Is it confirmed? I know that it's being discussed, so it's kind of accepted that he'll end up leaving. We'll see. Roberto Martinez, that is. Sorry. I did the thing where I read chat and don't say what the context is. Conceição, come on, man. I know you can do it. I know you've got something up your sleeve. Wan-Bissaka. Ball hoofed forward. Cancelo. Headed to a DR Congo player. Bakambu cannot get on the end of that. Diogo Costa collects. It's 21-22 that they won. Okay. AC Milan, that is. Bruno Fernandes, ball to Chico Conceição. Ronaldo's far away at the back post. Is he going to make that cut towards the penalty spot? He does not. It is offside. So, Portugal doesn't get anything from that. What was your prediction before the match? I did not predict anything. But I did say Portugal are slow starters in tournaments. And I had a bad feeling about this. So I did not have a prediction. That was all I said. Oh, Bakambu's shot was actually closer than I thought, showing the referee view of it. Yeah, Samurai, it has not been a great watch. What has been your guys' favorite match of this tournament? We're going to end that poll, by the way. I'm sick of seeing Southgate on the screen. But people think that Southgate would be better than Roberto Martinez, which is not something I expected. Ronaldo. Chasing. Samurai saying New Zealand versus Iran. I got to agree with you there. Japan-Netherlands was good too. New Zealand-Iran was a lot of fun. Senegal-France. Okay. Bruno. Rafael Leão. What's he going to do? Good. Passes inside. And then it's just the ball to Ronaldo at the back post, who he's doubled up, guys. It's not the best option. Wissa. Tall man energy, Wissa. Throws to Bakambu. Wissa. Inside. Uh-oh. 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 And collected by Diogo Costa. That final ball was brutal once again. Brutal once again. Haiti-Scotland was also a sound game, says Dent. Yeah, that was a good one. I really enjoyed watching Haiti in that one. Up until the hydration break of Germany-Curaçao, also good. Forget about the rest of the game. I forget what happened. Conceição goes to the byline. Great defending. Oh, Conceição keeps it in, but he fouled. And now he's getting lippy with the defender. Why though? It was just good defending. What's wrong? Hydration break destroyed Curaçao's momentum. Yeah. Weakest was Mexico versus South Africa for you, Fist of Ren. Canada-Bosnia wasn't great. Brazil-Morocco's first half was decent. Second half, eh. Here we go. Gonçalo Ramos comes on for who? Vitinha. Okay. Gonçalo Ramos going to play as sort of a second striker, attacking midfielder type thing. Headed away by Renato Vega. Ronaldo. Well done on the header. Gonçalo just can't get there. Oh, Bakambu. Swing and a miss. Airs it. Trying to hit a volley towards goal. There is 7 minutes. Well, 6. We are at about 84 minutes. Rafael Leão. Can he beat the defender? He's trying. He's trying. No. Wan-Bissaka wins. But Rafael Leão doing his best to not get that backwards passes counter on the screen. Only thing you remember from Canada-Bosnia was Michael Bublé. Laren's goal was pretty good. Which reel on BR Football was it, Arya? I am everywhere. I am everywhere. I'm in your Instagram algorithm. I'm on your live stream. Kalulu is on. Bakambu off. Kalulu and Banza are on. Here we go. Here we go. Please don't do it, Banza. Please don't do it. Renato Vega, can he collect? He does. Five minutes now. This is how they won Euro 2016. Hey, third place teams get through again. Jabir, I haven't been asked to do the Easter eggs for the champions. I doubt it. Oh, the DR Congo superfan. Yes. Lumumba Vea. Roberto Martinez getting his claps off. For a 1-1 in the final 4 minutes, this is fractured and not very exciting. Diogo Costa. Renato Vega. Rafael Leão. Combining well with Bruno Fernandes. Never mind. That was Gonçalo Ramos he combined well with. Leão. Tries to go byline. Loses out once again. And this is when I was questioning why you guys want Rafael Leão on. He is direct, but he's best in transition. When he has to, like, his style of dribbling is best when he has space to run at a defender. When he's in tight quarters, he's not as effective, I find. So against a low block like this, it's a little bit difficult for him. But I hope that he can do it. Cancelo, good ball. Ooh, Ronaldo was waiting as well. JW says, late in, what have Portugal been doing for 90 minutes? 80%, but one shot on target. Yeah, dude, that says it all, doesn't it? Yellow card for Nelson Semedo, I believe. Ay. We need more water breaks, yeah. Almost a good ball from João Cancelo. Good keeping. So, guys, the France 98 hat was not a success. Unfortunate. Not yet. Okay, ball to Conceição. Well done by the DR Congo keeper to cut that out. You're right, Samurai. You're really right. What a tragedy, Diogo Jota. Someone who I'd love to see come off the bench right now. Rabona curses back. Come on, man. No. We worked so hard to get rid of the Rabona draw curse yesterday. But look, Ronaldo, you're offside. You're offside. Yeah, Adam, USA could beat this Portugal with the way that the respective teams have played. Because Portugal has zero tactics. They just hope to get crosses in the box. Bruno, long strike, just bounces wide. Decent from Bruno. These are the things that it's going to take, though. It's going to take a strike from distance. It's going to take some sort of lapse from the defenders and hoping that they will lose their man as they did with João Neves. Because who is expecting João Neves to get forward and get a header, right? Defenders certainly were not. They let him go through, and boom, what happened? Pedro Neto found him. But for the most part, every team knows how Portugal is going to play. Every single team. It is work it around the flanks, then try to get a cross into Cristiano Ronaldo, who, by the way, is playing 90-plus minutes of this game. Hopefully he gets the winner right now. No, it's going out. Dice, I think that, yeah, you can still count on Spain as being one of the favorites. Ronaldo cannot get that header either, unfortunately. Rafael Leão. Cancelo. Ay, 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 ay. Out for a throw-in. There is about 3.5 minutes remaining. Yeah, PH Tuber, it's not, I mean, it's never enjoyable watching Portugal in these major tournaments. It really is not. Because I'm saying all the, oh, Wisa, ooh, that's a yellow card. Easy yellow. Wisa was gone if he didn't foul him there. Tomas had to do that. They're saying that he elbowed him, though. But yeah, PH Tuber, this is the same issue that I was seeing during Euro 2024. It's all the same stuff. Yellow card for Tomas. Winners of the World Cup more often than not have a bad start. Yeah, that's the thing. And it applies to what I was going to say about Spain. It could apply to Portugal, but I am someone who is weary with how Portugal plays in major tournaments. First game, it's about not losing. It's about building from there for anyone, really. So could happen with Spain. They could get much better. Lamine Yamal apparently looked better in training because I thought he looked a bit hesitant with his movement in the match against Cabo Verde. But Portugal, we'll see. Argentina started very well against Algeria. I thought that was going to be a trap game for them. Semedo. About a minute and a half left. Semedo, well done. And then out for a corner. Corner kick for Portugal. Now would be the time. It's been the time. Ronaldo was motioning for something. Go to the near post. I don't know. Keeper collects. Easy. And he goes down. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes. Come on, man. Come on, Bruno. He passes to DR Congo to spring a counterattack for DR Congo. Here's Wisa. Little man, big energy. Wisa still going. Charles B, thank you for that donation, man. Very much appreciated. Conceição is getting in the faces of anyone that he can. He learned well from his father. I think that's it. Game over. 1-1, Portugal and DR Congo. We saw it coming a mile away. We saw it coming a mile away. DJ Natural Fire, this team. I know. Don't expect anything to change. It's Uzbekistan next. Uzbekistan just saw the playbook. I mean, people have seen the playbook since Euro, everything that followed Euro 2016. People have seen the playbook on how to beat Portugal. Remember Uruguay in 2018? 2021, 2020, Euro 2020. Belgium, same thing. Portugal dominated that game. Couldn't beat Belgium. 2022, Morocco, same kind of thing. 2024, France, they go out in a shootout, but 2026, more of the same. But hey, that dude has the same jersey as me. Good choice. Good choice. Pedro Neto, player of the match, says Papa Kiss. I guess. I guess you could say that. No, give it to Renato Vega. Give it to Vitinha. Honestly, Wissa was dangerous out there. I think Wissa was player of the match. Wissa, player of the match. That is my choice. He scored the goal for DR Congo. He was dangerous. Adam, cheers. I'm going to go cry. Big up Dr. Congo. Pull out Tunisia and get rid of Roberto. I've seen enough. Yeah, get him out. Get him out. Get him out now. Ronaldo walking off the pitch. Andreas, GG as neutral. I enjoyed it. Congo celebrating. Drabona TV. No. Not Drabona TV. Don't put that out there, but it is true. 4 out of 5 streams have been draws. It is, you cannot argue with that record, okay? I'll take it. I gotta accept it. Drabona TV it is. We gotta change things, you know? All that we can hope is that we do better. Now, if you look at the schedule, I had England down, but I said, screw that. I want to do Portugal. Probably England-Croatia now is going to be an absolute banger. Shame on me for doing so, whatever. But I do have a big gap of like 5 days without a stream. I don't want to do that. So I might join you guys. I was thinking of doing Canada tomorrow. Probably a lot of you won't be able to catch that one. Canada and Qatar. Just because I need Canada to get a point at least. So I should show up and do my duty of helping them to get that draw. Maybe I shouldn't watch because Canada needs to actually beat Qatar. They really do. But, wow. I wish I was more surprised. So, yeah, I will probably send out an updated schedule with more matches for the next coming days because we gotta get more draws in, you know? But let me know which team you want to see get a point. I can help you out with that. My record is pretty good. 4 out of 5, 80% of the time. Matches end up a draw when I stream them. So if your team needs a point, get at me, and I will help you out with that. No problem. No problem. Bruno was so ass, says Keely. Domenico Deleuze, LeMail, imagine if every team started doing that. Kane is 8 goals away from Klose. 8 is quite a few. Would dropping Ronaldo even help that much? Well, that's the thing is like, it completely changes the approach when you drop Ronaldo. Because Gonzalo Ramos is a completely different striker. It wouldn't just be get it into the box, cross from the wing all the time. It would be actually combining with the midfielders and the wingers and the overlapping fullbacks because he would drop, he would get on the ball. That would mean overlapping runs are then happening. That would mean more dynamic movement from everybody would be happening. That's what would change. And I think that's what needs to change. But will it change? No, it will not. So yes, there will be more live streams coming, guys. I do thank everyone for showing up. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. Can you stream Mexico versus South Korea? I'll look into it. I'm going to look at the schedule here. I need to eat something, though, because I'm about to die. So I need to go eat something. I'll look at the schedule, and I will post on the community page, or follow me on Instagram. I'll post on there as well. That's sort of the best place. I've been trying to update it more often. So follow me on there, and otherwise keep an eye on the community page. I'll also say something in the daily recap. Guys, thank you. Very much appreciated. This has been fun, and I will see you guys for the daily recap tomorrow, all right? Love ya. Take care. See you later.